What's up, homies of the interwebs? Welcome back to the channel. This is Lugnuts.Guapo, and today we're going to review sweet Chevrolet. Again, I know, another Chevrolet, but that was the one that was available at the moment, so we're going to go ahead and I'll show you exactly what it is here in a second. There's a lot of traffic out there. It's super loud, it's super windy, hence why I'm sitting right next to this car is blocking the wind, because as soon as I get out of it, the wind is going to be ridiculous. So let me show you what I got. 2017, is it 17 or an 18? I think I'll clarify in a second, but 17 I think. ZL1 carbon package, 650 horsepower I believe, LT4 motor. Super stoked to drive. I've been wanting to drive one of these for a while, so let's go check that highlight reel, shall we? Man, ooh, it's chilly outside. Oh, should be wearing a sweatshirt. Should. Alright, let's listen to this kitty purr. Clutch in. Start. It's a nice subtle idle and a nice very nice bark. It's almost like it's telling you leave me alone, I'm not bothering anyone, and then when you do bother it's like, stop it! How do I close this moonroof? Let's see. Right there. Whew, don't need that. Whew. All right. This is very exciting. Whew. So, interior, I will say, from the last Camaro I drove, probably about 3-4 years ago, this is a very much improved interior. Holy smokes. I mean, this is a ZL1. This does have an LT4. This does have 600 plus horsepower. And as probably if you saw the last video I did on the Chevy SS, the interior is very much what you would expect from Chevrolet. I mean, pretty domestic feeling. Pretty, I mean, it's clean, but there's nothing crazy fancy about it. This is nice. This is nice. I mean, you got red stitching all over the place, as you should. And then these door panels have this red lighting. It's pretty neat. Has a Bose sound system. I mean, just premium quality. The air vents are so good looking. They look like turbines. It seems like if you turn these things on, it's just gonna just rip your face off with so much air. It looks pretty dang dope. Steering wheel got that suede feel with the red stitching as well. Oh man, this is nice. This is way past what that Chevy SS was or is. But with that said, of course, it is a Chevy SS, and you are comparing it to a 2017, you know, Chevy Camaro ZL1. So super stoked. The seats are Recaro seats, which are incredibly comfortable. Now compared to the Chevy SS, this does kind of hold you in, it hugs you, and it's like a gentle hug, like kind of like a lover hug, like how you would hold your girlfriend, just caress her oh so softly and dance on the floor. Not too tight, just right. So this is obviously a sports car. It's fast, you got all the power you need, and you still have like these nice little Recaro seats that kind of hold you in, but not too tight, so you're still comfortable. You can still spread your legs down here. There's still some width to it. Of course, I'm like 145 pounds, so if you're a bigger guy, this might hold you a little tighter, but it's not even holding me on the bottom, and on the sides I can feel it just nice and easy. So oh, and one more thing, and this also has a little projection onto the windshield to give you, you know, RPM, miles per hour, and G-forces. So that's how you know this is the real deal. Not really, but you know. Oh, so let's get cracking. Oh man, that sound. Honestly, like if you stand next to this vehicle when it's on. Hold on, traffic. Alright. So we're just kind of chilling. Oh, manual transmission. Proper manual transmission. Getting used to that clutch real quick, give you a second. But as I was saying, at idle, you can be standing next to a vehicle and not know that it's on. On a windy day like this, it's not very obvious. But right now, the cabin is nice and quiet, and then you can downshift and then go. The cabin, even at that point, is still decently quiet. I mean, you can kind of hear the growl, but it's nice and sensible inside, which is kind of interesting because it is a Camaro. It should be, you know, America, rowdy and just crazy. Nice. I just realized this thing has what's it called? The little sensors, and it tells you in the mirror there's someone right next to you in your blind spot. So far, man, I mean, the suspension obviously got the little nice stiff sports suspension. Honestly, it's pretty comfortable, and I can't tell if it's just the seat kind of like dampening it or what. Let's see. Right in second gear. Let's downshift it first. Get it on the high RPM, shall we? Woo! You can feel that that rear end get loose. Oh man, this camera's kind of not as tight as it should be, so I apologize if that thing all of a sudden like was facing to the ceiling. That's how much G-forces were in this joint. Woo! It got loose, but it just wasn't bucking me off the seat. Like it was a good experience, but woo! But it's still like I felt in control, which is more than I can say about a lot of muscle cars that I've driven. Once you get that rear loose, say like a Mustang, or you know, not like a newer Mustang, but you know, like the older Mustangs, the ones that like to run over people and so on. That was pretty awesome. You could feel the tires getting loose, that end kind of, you know, kicking out to the side, and yet never once did I feel like I was not in control. Pretty good stuff. Man, the way that they present the gauges to you, everything on that dash is just so clean. It's so crisp. They had the combination of obviously the analog, is that how you say it? Analog, you know, the speedo, the RPM gauge, and then you had the screen in the middle. It's just so nicely incorporated on there. Let's see if I can go now. All right, I'm going over some train track test. Man, honestly, I'm actually pretty impressed at how comfortable this thing is. It's like super comfortable. See, let's change this to, I had it in tour mode, that's probably why. Sport, and then track, and there's snow ice. Let's put it in track, shall we? 3,000 RPM. Sure there's no one behind me. Oh, mama! Woo! I don't think anyone could ever get tired of that. It is so childish. There's just no way you would ever get tired of that. Wow. You know, I'm sincerely kind of thrown off a little bit by one thing. And that is the fact that it's kind of quiet in this cabin. Honestly. it's, I mean, I don't know how much of that the microphone is picking up, but I expected this cabin not to be quiet at all. That's been my experience with most muscle cars anyways. It's nice. It's kind of, I don't know if this is a car for someone in a midlife crisis because of how comfortable it is and because of all the horsepower it has, and you know, but this is quite nice. It's nice and serene, and the subtle tones of the exhaust are there to remind you you are on a beast of a machine. But enjoy your cruise to work, to the restaurant, to pick up your girlfriend, whatever. And you can do it fast. Oh yeah, you can do it real fast. The touchscreen situation over here is really nice. Usually I'm not a fan of, you know, either Ford or Chevy when it comes to like their screens. I feel like Dodge has had some really nice setups in the past, but this right here is nice. It's so clean and simple. Like, if I mean, it is quite amazing how simple it is. You got 4 buttons plus the little center volume button with the power button in the middle, so that would be 5 total, but 4 larger buttons: home, skip, backwards, skip forward, and back. And so I'm not gonna play with that, but man, I honestly didn't expect this car to be as comfortable as it was. Usually when you get into this muscle car, you already kind of anticipate it's gonna be fun, but it's not gonna be fun. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fun, yeah, this thing is gonna be awesome, it's gonna be rowdy, and we're gonna do donuts. That's how it's gonna be fun, but it's not gonna be fun when it's like, if you're already past your 40s, you'll be like, yeah, I would like my spine back, please. I'm gonna go take it to the shop and get it massaged. So you gotta go down here in the tunnel, underneath the bridge, because it's the law to rev your engine in such situations. Very nice. I feel like that's the only way that you can get the full effect of the exhaust. Anyways, that's all that I got for you guys. This car is on their website if you're interested. And until I see you next time, drive safe. Later.